There are several note settings that can be customized for each service. These can be managed in the Note configuration screen, which is found in the Services desktop. Here, you can configure signature and scheduling settings and assign note keys per service specifically for grid style notes. Once you click on Note Configuration, you'll see all of your services listed along the left-hand side. Start by clicking on a service. Next, you may choose a default template. This is the Note template and is optional but is recommended, as this will be the template that will be used to create the note by default each time the service is selected for note writing. This is especially important if you want to ensure that note writers are documenting against the correct note format for each service they provide. Having the default template set up is one less click for them when entering a note, and it ensures the documentation is done accurately. Next, if you need to include the supervisor signature on the completed Note DMS document, select the Include Supervisor Signature checkbox. This places the supervisor who approved the note's signature on the hard copy note format. If only one signature is required, and that is the note writer's, then you may choose to leave this blank. If you want to require a scheduled event for the creation of a note against this service, select Lock Note on Scheduling. This will ensure that notes can only be created using a scheduled link. Note writers will still have the ability to manage start time and end times on notes, regardless of the setting, but all other billing specific components of the note, such as caregiver, client, service, and date, will have to be entered on the schedule before the note can be written. This is highly recommended when there is a need to manage utilization of services tightly to ensure services are neither over nor underutilized. This will require very effective management of the schedule, so please be sure to understand the scheduler and that the services are entered onto a schedule prior to checking here. Again, keep in mind these settings are service specific. So while one service may be locked to scheduling, another may not. Finally, for grid style notes, it is important to configure the keys that will be addressed for the goals on the grid note. The intervention and assessment keys that have been previously set up will display here. Check any of the assessment and intervention keys that apply for this service. Any unchecked keys will remain off of the note. Again, keep in mind this is a service-specific setting, so while the keys for one service may look like this, they may be completely different for another service. For related content, please see the note templates and note keys articles and videos. Should you have any questions, contact support by going to Options, Support, and Contact Support.